Welcome to Sonia Sweet News and Dry Humor. Psychology says seven toxic behaviors are still weirdly praised in families. In most families, that's that. One is overemphasizing on obedience. We all heard that saying children shouldn't be seen and not heard. And you know that's an old one. It still echoes in many households, which obedience often glorifies as a sign of good parenting. But, however, the mindset can have harmful effects. It teaches children to suppress their own thoughts and feelings in favor of pleasing others. Psychologist Earl Rogers once said the only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change. By stifling a child, ordering autonomy, we may inadvertently hinder their ability to learn and adapt. This overemphasis on obedience creates an environment where individuality and self-expression take a back seat. It's critical to foster a space where children feel comfortable expressing themselves in their unique perspective. And the balance lies in teaching respect without squashing personal growth. Now, as much as we might crave peace and quiet, let's take a step back and rethink that old saying. Yes, let's take a step back and think that old saying. I think we all heard you should be seen and not heard. You know, our grandparents told us that. Our mothers told us that. Our fathers told us that. Aunts, uncles. All of these people told us that. But they never thought about, like, if something is going on and these children get scared to tell someone that something is happening because you are told to just be quiet and observe but not talk. And y'all have to think that children's voices are melodies that make our home vibrant and alive. So when you hear that little kid laughing and playing, it brings kind of joy to you if you're not a miserable person. And you say, oh, the laugh sounds so cute, so pleasant, and you want to laugh with them. To reward it in quietness over communication. Now here's what I get. Growing up, I was the outspoken kid, right? Talked all the time. To where they like, okay, it's enough, it's enough, it's enough. And then you had my sister, Cassandra, who was this quiet little girl. Never really ever said too much. And my family would be like, be like Cassandra. Sit there and be quiet. You know, you don't have to speak all the time. So I would look at my sister and I would think, like, if something was to happen to her, would she tell anyone? Because she's so quiet. Like, she wouldn't say anything. You know, she really lived by that be seen and not heard. Me personally, like, say if children are playing, and you know how some children hit each other, so I'm thinking, like, if a child was playing with her and a child was picking on her and happened to hit her, would she tell anyone? Because me personally, I would hit the child back, and then I would tell you why I hit how I hit the child back. But I always would look at her and be like, well, you know, I don't know. I don't know if she would tell anyone. So going forward, as we got older, I realized that what I thought about my sister not telling anyone certain things, she didn't. And I just was like, I wish she would have told someone, the certain things that was happening. I wish she would have especially told me, because me and her was really close.